Well, hello. Today I'm going to talk about 40 hours versus 20 hours, how I turned my monthly DoorDash pay into daily income because I was doing the dash. Okay. My name is Paula, digital granny. I'm a mama of five, three homeschoolers, and two adults. And I'm going to walk you through what I do and have been doing since June of 2024. I absolutely love what I'm about to share with you. So let me get straight into it because I know your time is precious. And if one thing I've learned in this program, we don't have a lot of time and we want to do life and living, right? So can I make this bigger? Yes, I can somehow. Reading view. Maybe it's reading view. There we go. Okay. So this is what I'm going to talk about. Can I do this? There we go. I think I can use my keyboard. Anyways, if you are new to me, two things today. Make sure you smash that subscribe because I want to walk you through exactly what I do to generate an income from home, from my phone with my kids. And I will tell you everything in here. So smash that subscribe wherever you're watching from, and then grab the blueprint. As you can see this little scrolling thing, it says grab the blueprint. That is what I would highly encourage you to do. You can also drop your comments in and I will answer your questions as I go along. And why is that there? Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I had that logo on there. Anyways, let's get right into this. So in June of 2024, I was working my butt off over 40 hours a week doing the dash. Do we have to see all of this down here? Can we make this bigger? No, we can't. Okay, so I guess that's it. Okay, so I was working my butt off doing the 40 plus hours. Yes, I was a DoorDasher. I was aiming for $1,800 a month, and the struggle was real. Like I couldn't figure out how to get out of where I was. I was praying to God and asking God for a way, but I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have a degree. I didn't have any experience. I didn't have any high income earning skills. Like I didn't have a way to make substantial income, and I needed a way to make substantial to get ahead. So, eventually my transmission went. The worst day that could ever happened. My transmission went on my beloved black Suburban. And I was like, what am I going to do? I lost my truck and I lost my job in the same day. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. Okay. So I say, but God, now here's an income disclaimer because this is a proven to work business model. But hello, Sebastian. But I'm going to say this. The information and strategies provided in this video are for educational purposes only and should not be considered a guarantee of financial success. Results vary based on individual effort and experience. I don't know why I have to do this. I'm going to tell you this right off the top because when I had businesses before, I never went and asked anybody, hey, are you going to guarantee? Like, are you kidding me? It's a business. It's a real business. So I don't know why I got to do that, but I do it anyway. Let's go. So God brought me a way to flip the math upside down. And you guys, I'm just sharing with you my prior week. Okay. So last week, instead of driving, because this is what I do instead of doing the dash, I was doing the 40 plus. So like I was 19 months ago. I worked from my phone with my kids in my house and did my 2 hours a day. I'm at 3,300. Now, if you are on one platform, we focus on 2 hours a day. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. All right. So, and with the new program I upgraded to, which is a huge thing. I just did this 2 days ago. One customer almost equals nearly an entire month of my old DoorDash income, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy to me. Okay. So let's get going because I know you guys, I want to keep this not too long either. So if you're currently trading hours for dollars, which is what I was doing, I didn't even know there was such a thing. Retail, driving 9 to 5, whatever. And you think that that's the only way to make money, like is to work more hours, which is what I thought. I thought I would have to go out there and work more, work longer, work harder. That was my thought process. But the problem was this. I didn't know there was another way. I didn't know that you could do you could learn how to work smarter and not harder with a system. And I was missing the system. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I went from the old math of the 40 plus hours a month to the new math of 2 hours a day. I'm going to show you the numbers, the schedule, and exactly how you can do it too without being a tech wizard. So let's get into that. Okay. So why most people struggle and how this is different. You see, I just made $3,300 in a week from my phone, from my home with my kids. That would have took me, that's almost 2 months of doing the dash at 40 hours a week. That's crazy. If you were out there busting your butt, there's a better way. And I'm sharing that with you today. Okay. Let me fix my chair because my chair, I need to get a new chair. It is time to get a new chair. My chair is it's 8 years old. 8 years old. Anyways, let's get back to this. Most online businesses require constant hustle or 9-to-5 grind. Okay. Doing it all yourself leads to burnout and frustration. We know this, right? Most people don't even know they can have a fully automated system that works for them. Man, can I tell you something? I didn't know. I wish somebody would have told me this a long time ago. I wish somebody would have came along and said, hey man, did you know you don't, to work smarter and not harder, sometimes it's just like a system. What the heck is that? Did you know like regular people could have a system? So that's how I'm not doing a 9-to-5 grind. I have a system that is out there working for me 24 hours around the clock. That actually brought me in my very first $900 customer way back in 2024. So today, whenever you're watching this, you're going to see a system that generates me 100% profit with products I didn't create. 300, 600, 900, and now, as of 2 days ago, 1,400 commissions without the overwhelm. I know it's crazy. So if you've got one of these, I'm going to show you 2 hours a day. This is what we focus on, 2 hours of doing the income earning activities. So 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. It doesn't matter if you've never made content before in your whole entire life. I'm going to show you everything from beginning to end. Half hour, posting free ads. We post free ads. It's like a classified ad. You can copy and paste. You can do this. Responding to comments and emails, it never takes me a half hour to do that. So the focus really is learning to create the content. You can do it on any social media platform. And honestly, I would tell you this. I would highly suggest TT. What is that? TikTok. Okay. Hello, Ibrahim. That's what I would suggest. You can get in front of a large amount of people in a short period of time. You can also do YT shorts. You can also do IG. You can also do FB. But the fastest, quickest thing that I found is TT. So we learn how to create content. And I'm talking, listen, I'm going to show you guys. I'm talking a 7-second, 30-second, and a 1-minute video. So is there anybody in here today who's like, I want to see a 7? Drop me a 7 in the comments. If you want to see a 7-second example, drop me a 7 seconds or a 1. 7 seconds or a 1 minute. If you want to see a 7-second or a 1 minute, I'll show you something crazy because I've done this before and I would do it again. Here is a 7-second. Okay. I'll show you a 7-second. I'm going to pretend to hit record. La, 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 la. You might think I'm crazy and that's okay. Yes. And then I would wave or something. You know what? As soon as I hit 7 seconds, I would stop it. I was lip syncing to music that you just didn't hear. And so I would stop it at 7 seconds. I would add some text on the screen and that song I would have already pre-selected. Okay. I would hit post. I just made a 7-second video in like a minute. Okay. Minute, 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, a 7-second video. You guys can do this. You could do what I do. There's no difference between me and you. I started this brand new, didn't have a clue. Now here's a 1-minute video. Okay. Here's a 1 minute. I can't believe this is what I do. 19 months ago, I was doing the dash. I was stuck, struggling, and stressed out mom. And then God brought me a way to work from home, from my phone, with my kids, from this device right here. And I make 100% profit with products I didn't even create. No, it's not MLM. I'm not chasing bugging family or friends or any of that nonsense. If this sounds good to you, drop me a yeehaw. Run to my profile. Drop your email in. Wait 5 minutes. Check your inbox, check your promo, check your trash. If you have any questions, let me know. That's it. That's what I do. I make stinking content, and I have $900 days as a stay-at-home mom, a homeschooling mom who used to do the dash. This is not complicated. Okay. I followed. That's what I did. So Anna had a $1,400 and a $901. That's 20. That's 23. Okay. 23. Now, if you remember, I just had a $3,300 week. Okay. So this is what we're talking about. Janie, one of my friends, she had her first $1,400 legacy bundles pack sale. 14 is one customer. How many of those do you need in your life? Like, I'm serious. I should have brought it up. I'm actually going to bring it up right now. Can I do that? Because watch this. I am going to do it. I'm going to find it, and then I'm going to show you this because I think this is too cool. Too cool not to share. Okay. I'm going to show you this, and then we'll bounce back into, okay, how can I do this? I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So let me share with you the add to stage. There we go. So look at this. The new Legacy Bundles Builder Pack, which is Spanish and English. Now I'm going to tell you this right off the top. I wasn't going to get this upgrade. It was an upgrade. So in October, our program released this. Well, I thought I had to speak Spanish. I was like, how am I going to do this if I don't even speak Spanish? So I was wrong. I will tell you guys when I'm wrong. You don't have to speak a lick of Spanish. Now, if you do, that's fantastic. That's great. If you don't, you can still do what I do because I didn't know that. I heard it, but you know what? Sometimes I'm guilty of being a skeptic. So anyways, I could have done this way back in October. I had 2 of my customers reach out to me and they wanted to upgrade. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna. And then I lost $1,000 because each one, I lost $1,000 because I didn't upgrade. And then I will tell you this month, I actually met with somebody who is Spanish is their first language. And then I was like, man, I should have done the Spanish. And then I had somebody else reach out to me saying that they wanted to upgrade. And I was like, that's it. I'm doing this. I should have done this way back in October. I'm going to tell you this. One of the biggest regrets in our community is that people don't start this when they first see it. That's only 2 customers a week. Okay. Now let's get back to my presentation. Okay. So Janie had her first 14. She said, I got the ding on a Sunday night while watching Christmas movies because we have an automated system that's out there working for us. And this is what it looks like. So mine's a little different now because I've been in this for 19 months, but this is what I had before too. Just like as a brand new person, we all start out the same. So there's 3 different things you can choose from, 3 different, what we call landing pages. You get to choose what you like. Okay. Now, this one is where they drop their email in. This is an automated system. So as soon as they drop their email in, they get to see this video. Now, mine is of me. Okay. But I had this in the start when I started too. So you listen to that video. And then right here, there's another video. Here's the thing. 1 out of 20 people, this is the stat, the average is when they drop their email, 1 out of 20 people get started. What is my number 1 selling program right now? It's a 900. I am pretty sure it'll be a 1400 soon. So it'll go from the 900 to the 14 because people want to be able to promote that, just like me. Like, I'm like, why didn't I do this before? I should have. So who is this for? This is for people who want a legitimate online income. It's a business. Are done guessing what to do next. I didn't have to guess. I just followed a step-by-step, literally a step-by-step, ready to follow a simple system. Is this too big? Oh, that's better. Isn't that better? I think that's better. So this is not for people who want instant results without effort. Like, I mean, that kind of money doesn't fall from the sky. Who are we kidding? It doesn't. If you're willing to put in the effort, I'm not doing a 9-to-5 grind at all. Okay. I do this in the pockets of my day around my kids. I got the flexibility and freedom to do what I want to do in a day and not have somebody telling me what to do, where to go, how to do it. No. So are you looking? Okay, so this is also for people who are looking for shortcuts instead of a structured system. We have a structured system. Follow. Follow it. If you're asking yourself, can I do this? This is a proven to work business model. Are you willing to follow it? Okay. And not ready to invest in a proven system. So it's not for somebody who's not willing to invest in a proven system. So this is it right here. Okay. I'm used to saying 4, but now as of a couple days ago, I have 5. So inside of the legacy bundle pack, we actually have AI, which is pretty cool. I haven't gone into it yet. We have AI training in there, and we will have, I believe it's TT Shop, and there's some affiliate stuff in there. So 5 different programs. The legacy bundle pack gives you 10 different income streams. So there's 4 Spanish, 4 English, the AI, and the affiliate stuff. Now, legacy is the 900 is all 4. Okay. So I have digital mastery, which is 6, daily pay, which is 3, launchpad. I don't promote the launchpad. What is the launchpad? Man, if you purchase the 100, I'm going to tell you this right now, then you'd have one program on your website, in your little, business in a box. And I'm like against it. Okay. I'm just against it. It's like buying the car without the wheel, without the car seat. That's what it's like. So I'm against the launchpad. I never bought the launchpad. I purchased the 900, but this year in October, we have the 1400 bundle pack. So can you imagine waking up to a $1,400 sale? Because I woke up to my very first customer. My very first customer was 900. I love it. So if you choose, let's just say you choose the 900, which is all 4, you get all 4. You're not purchasing this one. No. If you purchase the 1400 bundle pack, you actually get a whole set of Spanish, a whole set of English, and no, you don't need to speak Spanish. Okay. So I love this. It gives us an opportunity to get out there and reach more people and help more people. Matt got his first 14 today. He's like, that's huge. The system works. Follow the system. That's it. It's right here. So this is what we get. This is our community. And it looks a little different. So I'm going to have to update the screenshot, but I'll show you live in a second. And then you also get to be a part of my community should you choose to do that. This is mine. This is our main one. Okay. There are 50. I'll show you in a minute. These are the exclusive bonuses, the community builders training. If you wanted to learn about that, you could. If you want to learn about a Canva crash course, her first million in 17 months, that's the founder. She was actually aiming for 54,000 as a mom of 6 and a grandma to 5. She was in her first in September of 2022. She wanted to hit 54,000 with this. She hit 1 million, and she shares how she did that in that video. 200 digital product ideas. There is invisible empire faceless marketing. And there's a 30-day strategy growth plan as well. Okay. Our legacy builders bundle pack. I didn't know I had the picture here. I forgot I put that in there. So I already went over that. So you understand that. Now, can you imagine this? I woke up to 900. On my very first customer was a 900. But can you imagine waking up, like sipping your hot coffee, having a slow morning, and boom, you look at your phone and you see this? Because Ruben, he had his first at 2 weeks into the program. He's like, I'm so grateful I can cry. Okay, I don't know about you, but I was crying. I was crying when I got my very first customer back in 2024 because I was like, it's real. It works. I can't believe this. I was so excited. And to this day, I am so grateful. I'm so thankful that I get to learn the skills. So what are we learning? We are learning high income earning skills called marketing skills. So we're learning how to create the content. Okay. We are learning how to create those 7-second, 30-second, and 1-minute videos. That's what we're learning. So we're learning digital marketing skills. You can have the best product in the world. Okay. You can have the best product in the world, but if you can't get it out there, if you can't get your business, you can't get your product out there, it's going to sit back on that shelf over there and nobody's going to know it exists and you won't get anywhere. So what are we learning? We are learning the marketing skills to create the content that stops the scroll, that gets people's eyes on our business. And then we let our automated system, which is out there, which I showed you guys earlier, we let that automated system do all the selling, all the telling, all the heavy lifting. I love the setup of this. I love that I make short little pieces of content and I let my system do all the selling. That's how we don't do a 9 to 5 grind here. We're not doing that. Okay. Now, 2 hours is on one platform. If you choose, and there's flexibility in this thing, there's flexibility in this. So I choose 2 platforms. If you add another platform, add an hour. So I do about 3 hours a day between this platform and my other platform. 2 platforms I'm on, and I am active on those platforms. Okay. I don't always create content on the longer platform. Okay. So like this is not an everyday thing. What I'm doing right here, right now is not every day, at all. So let's carry on. Now, for those of you who are ready for me to show you how to get started, I'm going to screen share. How can I do that? Let's drag this over here. Let's drag that. Let's make that bigger. Let's drag these tabs over. That's what I'll do. I'll drag these tabs over so that you can actually see. I didn't think about this before. Sorry, I'm doing it on the fly. All right. This is actually our community. So our community has 58,000 people. See this? Can you guys see this? Maybe it's not big enough. Let's make it bigger. Is that better? Is that better? 58,000. 58,000 of us. This is the founder. Okay. Mom of 6, grandma to 5. I love our community. She does the training every single. So if you choose the 900 or you choose the 1400, she does the training, the exclusive training for this program every single Monday. What for the 900 or the 14? If you choose the 100, 300 or 600, then yes, you can be in these other trainings. Okay. Now, every single day she gives us a daily video. We just got done with the Legacy Launch 30-day challenge. It was awesome. I did it. And every single day she tells us exactly what to do. There's no guessing. You just follow, like literally follow. If you want to make substantial income, if you want to get more time in your life, this is the perfect mix of that. I didn't even know there was a way. I didn't know that when you learn to work smarter and not harder, it can literally change your life. I thought that kind of stuff was just like a saying. I really didn't think too much about it because I always thought that the harder you work, the longer you work, the more you would make. That's wrong. It's wrong. It's so stinking wrong. So here's a map of where we are in the world. We are literally everywhere. And because I blew it up, it's huge now. But anyways, you get the gist of it. Okay. Back to this. So I can come in here and I can share wins. I can screenshot these wins. Look at this. She had 1,400. This doesn't feel real. I didn't go live today. I've been focused on my community. Boom, 1,400. Beyond grateful. Win. So she's talking about something else. Another $700 day for this hot mess wifey. Faceless. First lead. We could just go through this stuff and you would see a 14 and a 3. That makes it a $1,700 day for that woman. Don't know who she is. I don't know everybody in our community, but I'm happy for these people. Look, 8. You could just keep going. 6,005. Look at that, mama. Okay. So how do you get started? Because I don't want my video to be too long. So how do you get started? Basically, you look right here. You'll see grannies. You'll see my grannies. When you click on that, you're going to see this. Okay. So this is my beloved black Suburban, my little man. And it says, yes, send me the blueprint. That's how you get started. As soon as you drop your email, it says, yeehaw. And then you'll be on here because this is 5 seconds. And then just say yes. And then you'll be on my site. See, I have it in Spanish too, which is so cool. So I have Spanish and English. this is the bundle pack. If you want to get started with the bundle pack, yes, we have plans available. The best plan for this one, I believe, is 67. So you would just come here, 67 a month. And listen, another thing that I need to say, because I forget to say this, you get to write off, and I want you to take a pen, grab a piece of paper. You get to write off the purchase of your program. Do you guys understand that? Because a lot of people have never been in business before. You get to write off the purchase of your program on your taxes. So write it down. Write down the date today. If you decide to get started today, write down the date today. Write down the fact that you get to write this off next year, because in order to do the business, you had to purchase that program. So the one-time website fee, the one-time purchase of your program, you get to write that off on your taxes. Huge. Now, the other thing is that I actually made back my money in my first customer. So my very first customer was that $900 program. And I would share that with you, but I didn't open it up, and I'm live streaming. So, now you can take your time and go through this. We do have a 7-day launch to profit strategy. I would highly suggest that you do the 7-day launch to profit strategy. It's really good. So do that. And then you can scroll down here, take your time. We have the bundle pack has the AI stuff in it, which is really cool. I haven't gone through it all. But you can scroll. You're going to see me. You're going to see my guys when they were little. And then I'm just going to jump down to there's the 5 different programs now. So if you choose the bundle pack, that's 1,400. One customer equals 1,400. So remember that. Now 900, there's a 14, there's a 9. And the difference between the plans to me is crazy good. Like for the 900, the best is 55 a month. For 67, you could have the 1,400. That's crazy. I thought it was going to be a bigger gap, but it's not. So I would rather just go with the 14 because one customer is that. So you can choose the plans right there. If you don't want those ones, then you could choose the 6, the 3, or the 1. The important thing here is this: get started. If you want to make money online and you want to do this, don't sit there and wait and watch me for countless months on end, or days, months, weeks, whatever. Don't sit and watch me post about other people making money and me about making money, because you could be right along with us. The only difference between me and you is that I said yes and I started. That was it. And back in 2024, don't let time pass you by, because what I've realized in this past 19 months is that, man, if we don't do anything different, we're just going to stay where we are. Are you happy where you are? If you are watching me right now and you are happy where you are, and I don't know why you'd be in this live, but if you're not happy and you want more and you need I needed substantial income. I was sick and tired of being stuck, struggling, and stressed out. I wanted more in my life, and this gave me that opportunity and the chance to do that. It is crazy to me that I was doing the Dash for $1,800 a month. Okay. There's another girl in here. I'll tell you this quickly. There's another girl in here that was working 18 hours a day. She doesn't tell me about, she doesn't say how much she made, but she was working 18 hours a day, a full-time, a part-time, a single mom of 3 kids. And she saw this program, somebody talking about it right here on social media again. And she decided to start. That mama actually quit her part-time and her full-time in 10 and a half weeks. And 10 and a half weeks, she was free. But it gets better than that, okay? It gets so much better than that. You would think that would be amazing. I would think that would be amazing. To get off of the road, for me to get off the road and be at home is amazing. For her not to go to a full-time and a part-time job and be at home is amazing, but it gets better. She actually hit 6 figures with this. 6 figures with this, and she's not the only one. I wasn't even going to say this, but let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll share it. I have a stack of paper in front of me, and I know I jotted it down one day, but I don't know where it is. I got it. Okay, I was going to say, no, I don't think I can, but I got it. We have 126. Listen to this. 126 six-figure income earners in the US. We have 4 six-figure income earners in Canada, and we have 27 millionaires in South African rands, all because people decided. Those people, that doesn't even count the people that are literally making thousands a month that haven't hit 6 figures. Not everybody wants to hit that either. I'm going to tell you this. I've spoken to people that are retired and they don't want to actually hit that. Okay. They are just looking in for a little bit of extra. So this doesn't say you have to do this. This is for everybody. Decide what it is that your goals are. Choose a program based on your own budget, based on your own goals. I wanted to make substantial. I believe this is going to be my year when I hit 6 figures, because I do what I apply this. I follow this. I've been making like thousands a month. Okay. Thousands a month. Last week, I showed you guys 3,300 in a week. So it doesn't take long when you're promoting high price point in demand. Those are 2 really important. High price point in demand. These are educational programs that give people an opportunity to build the skills, to learn the skills, to create those short pieces of content. Okay. Create those short pieces of content and build yourself a business. That's it. Even if you weren't looking to start a business, I wasn't looking to start a business, but it is the best thing that has happened to me. I make full-time income with part-time hours, and it's crazy good. So, you choose what fits you. If you choose the 6, you would have the 1, 3, and 6. If you were to choose the 14, you would have all the English, all the Spanish. If you chose the 9, you would have all foreign English. Okay. If you don't have it, you can't promote it. So if you choose the 9, you can't promote the 1400. Okay. If you choose the 6, you can't promote the 9 or the 1400 because you don't have it. So scroll down. These are the bonuses that I was talking about. This is what it looks like to get started. I have the Legacy Builders program. So I would just go right here and it says start here and you just follow. That's it. We just follow. So anyways, if you want to get started, that's how you get started. I wanted to keep the video short. So 2 things today: smash that subscribe button and then make sure that you grab that free blueprint. Okay. As it's scrolling, wherever you see this, grab the blueprint. That's the first step to getting started. And when you open up that email, if you want to get started, just go to the bottom and it says start building. That's it. That's where you're going to choose your program, pick what fits you, your budget, and your goals. You also get to be in my community. You get to be in the main community, and we get daily videos. We get that weekly interactive Zoom meeting with the founder if you choose the 9 or the 14. I love it. I love that I get to do this. So if you need me, if you have any questions or you need me, you can drop it in the comments. You can actually, after you grab that blueprint, you'll have my email. Just send me your questions. Okay. I'm here to help you guys. I love it. I've been doing it for 19 months. And it literally saved my kids and I, and not just us. I've got all kinds of stories inside. Sorry. Inside. It's live. Anyways, have a blessed day, guys. Bye.